Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be quite a quick one and it's going to be all about this hair. Now I've gotten a couple of questions on and off YouTube about what hair this is, etc. And I'm just here to let you guys know what it is. Now this is Brazilian deep wave and it's from Rosa Queen hair on Aliexpress, and they kindly sent me some bundles to review for them. So I'm going to leave the main specifications here, so you know, price point, length and all of that, and I'm going to go straight on to the shipping. So shipping of this hair came by FedEx and it took about 4 days to get to me, so there was no problem with the shipping. I didn't have to pay any like tax or anything like that. The packaging, so it came like, you know, in the standard FedEx packaging, and when you take that off you have the little box that it came in, which was quite cute. It's just a plain white box with their logo on the top, and then when you opened that it had a little leaflet in it about how you could win some free hair, how to look after the hair, and like a couple of customer photos in it. And then you also had the hair, of course. Okay, so you also had the hair, and it was wrapped individually in plastic wrapping, and then it was also wrapped in some hairnet. So when it came straight out the bag, the hair, it had that typical AliExpress smell to it. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good. It just had a smell kind of like it had been washed and then kept in a box kind of thing. So it's not a bad smell and it does wash out. So the hair was very, very uniform, the pattern. But after I'd washed it, the curls definitely loosened up a bit. As you can see, it doesn't look like how it looks like now. And whilst we're on the point of texture, so the texture can vary a little bit depending on what you do to the hair. So I've only used let's say 2.5 of a bundle. So this is quite full, I would say, for just that, because I was going for quite a flat look. So this is the hair that I've got left over. I've got another bundle, but this is part of half the bundle. So as you can see, the texture is just a little bit different because I've kind of freshly wet this and I've let it dry, so the curls are a bit more uniform. And I've also combed it out with a Denman brush. And then with this one, this is how it was after I washed it and let it dry, and it's, you know, it's been in like different places. So this is how the texture of the hair looks like. And I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but the color of the hair is actually like a color 2. When I washed the hair, actually, yeah, there was no different colors, there was no dye, it ran clear, and like that was all good. But you know, like when you wash hair and you feel like it's got like a coating on it to make sure it doesn't tangle and stuff like that, that's how it felt like. But it's not a bad thing because the hair, I'll come on to that, it doesn't really tangle. So I would say this hair is, I'd say, low to medium maintenance. Every morning I just wet it and then I normally detangle it with my fingers. It doesn't really need much detangling. It takes me like, I'd say like 5 minutes every morning to wet and detangle the hair. Like, it's really quick to do. So I wouldn't say it's that high maintenance, and I only use water. I don't have any water conditioner mix. I don't have to stand there and comb out and then wet and then comb. That it's all just like wet with some water and then just detangle it, let it air dry. And it air dries like this the whole day. It doesn't frizz or anything like that. It just stays like how it is now, which I really, really like about the hair, because I've had curly hair in the past which when it's wet and when it's dry they look totally different, and I like how this keeps to its texture. Okay, so for tangling, this hair doesn't really tangle. Of course you are going to get a little bit of snagging and a little bit of tangling in the back, but this is how the back is looking right now. But I haven't really worn this hair out today, but it really isn't that big of a problem. Like, it doesn't like nap up in the back. However, I would say that this hair does shed a little bit. Like, every morning I will get some shedding, or even if I just run my hands through, I'll get shedding. And I did cut my wefts to make a faux closure. This is a crochet closure, by the way. So, well, it's not really a closure, it's just that I've pulled hair out from the tracks and put it over the top. So this is what it looks like, because of course I didn't get sent a closure. I just had the bundles, and I was like, what am I gonna do with this hair? I normally wear closures, and then some brilliant people on YouTube found a way to do it without a closure, and I think it looks a lot more natural like this. But that's beside the point. I'll have a video on how I did that later on. But the hair does shed, I won't lie. So this is the amount of hair I got from this morning when I combed it out. So this is how much hair I got. And that's like pretty much every morning that I get that amount of hair. And like, even though I cut my wefts, it's not shedding really from like the weft, it's shedding from the bottom of the hair. So I'm getting like strands about yay big that comes out. So I don't know what that's to do with, if the hair is dry or what, but yeah, it's not really coming from the wefts. And then speaking about the wefts they're double wefted. Some of the wefts varied in sizes, so some of them were thicker than the other. There were some wefts that were double wefted but thin, and some wefts that were double wefted but thick. And then as with the beards, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, but this is how the beards are. They do stand out quite a little bit, but it's not that bad. I mean, you can't see them whilst you're wearing the hair. And I forgot to mention that I've been wearing this hair for about, when did this get sent to me? Okay, so I've been wearing the hair for almost 2 weeks now, and this is in a sew-in, so this is my first attempt at a sew-in. And so I feel like I really would know how the hair's behaving, because it's actually stuck to my head this time and not on a wig. So every night I will just hold it up in like a bun, and then I'll put my hair net over it and go to bed. Honestly, I don't do much to this hair at all, and then every morning I'll wake up and then run my hands through it, and that's about it. So I would say this hair, I would recommend this hair if this is the kind of texture that you're looking for. I've had no problems with it apart from the shedding aspect of the hair. I've had so many compliments on this hair. Like, normally I don't like curly hair, but I kind of like this texture because it's kind of like soft waves. Well, again, it's deep wave, isn't it? But it's kind of like soft waves to me, so it's not like too out there. Alright, so that is the end of the video. That was really sped through. I say this with every hair review that I do, but if I've left anything out, feel free to ask me any questions in the description box, in the comment box section, and I will get back to you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and I will catch you guys in my next video.